Greetings, this is Jesse from Nintendo Dads with new with I can't even think today. This has been a long weekend. With a let's play of Ghost Trick Phantom Detective for Switch, an HD port of the DS game. Uh, the description: back in high definition, a one-night mystery that begins with a death. The puzzle-solving mystery adventure masterpiece returns. Ghost Trick Phantom Detective was created by Shu Kamuki, the creator of the Ace Attorney series, and is now back in a long requested HD remaster of the original 2010 release. Yasumasa Kitagawa. I wasn't expecting Japanese names, or else I would have practiced them. The popular composer who created the music for The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles has created a remastered one-to-one soundtrack for the entire game. Players can seamlessly switch between the original and remastered soundtracks. Additionally, new features such as the illustrations and music features have been added. Tonight we rise from the dead. Story synopsis: a dark night. In a corner of town, our main character loses his life to a single bullet. Reawakening as a spirit, he realizes he has lost his memories along with his life. Who am I? Why was I killed? Who killed me? And what was the means of these powers of the dead I've been given? What is the meaning of these powers of the dead? Tomorrow morning, his spirit will disappear. A unique clue-chasing story has begun. The first of those clues is a single female detective who seems to have witnessed the murder. Let's get started, and there is a demo to this. If you're on the fence, you can download that and give it a try. This game did launch on Friday, so it is purchasable now. It's for $30 US. Oh, language choices: English. You can check the controls from the options screen. Selecting details while connected to the network lets you use privacy policy. Okay, don't need to do that. No save data. Create a new save data. Yes. Autosaves. This extras already has a bang on it, huh? Alright, so we have 4 illustrations. And more will happen as you unlock chapters. You get a lot for clearing the game, apparently. That's like most of them. Music. And then they will unlock as you progress. What was swap? I guess this is the new version and the swap was the original? No, I can't tell. Anyway. Ghost puzzle. Complete the ghost trick to play ghost puzzle minigame. Solving puzzles unlocks special illustrations only seen here. Okay. Challenges. Oh, okay, gives you percent completion as you go. Alright, new game. Well, actually, I wanted to do options first. I guess I'll do options later. Chapter 1, 7:02 p.m. Must have been unconscious for a while. My head feels fuzzy, kind of like I'm swimming through darkness. When I came to, there was a woman standing there. A woman I don't know. At least I don't think I know her. And there was a man with a gun. I don't know him either. Well, probably not anyway. Now, I'm not the kind of guy who can just stand back and watch a poor woman get shot, but I have just one little problem. I'm already dead myself. This has got to be me. No question about that. After all, do you see any other dead bodies lying around here? So long, sister. I feel bad for her, sure, but what can I do? I'm dead. But just as I was thinking this is no time to be lolling around dead. You're the only one who could save her. What the? The whole world just changed on me. Welcome to the ghost world, the land of the dead. Who are you? No time for introductions now. You have to save her. I know you can do it. All you have to do is use your powers. Huh? Take a look at your corpse. Do you see that blue flame? That's your soul. And do you see that bright white spot nearby? That's a core. The core. Just looks like a railway crossing gate to me. Look, the best way to understand is to just try it. First of all, try moving your soul with the D-pad. Congratulations, your soul has now possessed the crossing gate. So what, now I'm a crossing gate? Now then, use the crossing gate to save the woman. What? But how? In a moment, time will start to flow normally again. That'll be your chance. Listen, when the man pulls the trigger, the woman dies, right? So before that happens, you have to use your powers to stop it. Hey, wait a second, I still don't know what you're talking about. Hehe. You'll see, you'll see. Now then, time will start to flow again. Oof. Hold it. Well played. Huh? What just happened? That was one of your powers at work, a ghost trick. You mean I made the crossing gate move? That's right, you manipulated that object with the power of the dead, a ghost trick. And all you have to do to perform a trick like that is press A. Now the woman's fate has changed, albeit just a little. Yeah, she still kind of has a gun pointed at her. Yes, that's not good, is it? But at least now you're starting to figure out how to use your powers. So I enter the ghost world with Ghost, possess an object, and then perform a trick with it, eh? Now you're getting it. Let's move to the next step. Try possessing a different core. Okay, and you can use the left stick. You don't have to use D-pad. D-pad is probably just a leftover from being the DS that didn't have a stick. I see, a guitar then, is it? Uh-huh. Wait, what do you want from me? I would have preferred that giant wrecking ball. That would solve the problem real quick, I bet. But I guess I can't reach chords that are too far away. Well, I guess we'll see what you can do with that guitar. Let's set time in motion again and find out. Who's there? Hold it. That's got to be some of the slowest running away I've ever seen. Looks like I'm going to have to come up with something more. Okay, what core is close enough to possess from here? I guess all there is me. No time to be picky, I've got a woman to save. I like your attitude. It's admirable, truly, but what? If I can manipulate objects, then I ought to be able to manipulate my own corpse, right? Well, tell you what, why don't you just try it and see? Go ahead and possess your corpse. Alright, now we'll set time in motion. Go ahead and push A. Oh, nothing happened. Exactly. Sad but true, I'm afraid. You can only manipulate non-living things. Corpses, even if they aren't alive anymore, aren't really just ordinary things. You gotta be kidding. Wait, what about the woman? What's happening to her? Let's take a look, shall we? If you want to take a look around, you can move the screen. Move the screen? Here, easy. Give it a try. Use D-pad to move in any direction you want. And the stick also works. Well, sister, this is it. Two things are looking pretty dim right now. My eyesight and your future. Out of my way. I remember when this was pixel art, you looked like really good animation. I can't think of the term, but like they took a real person. It's done. I'm on my way. They filmed a real person and then animated it to that. Rotoscoping. That's the word. In the end, it looks like her fate remains unchanged. So what good are these ghost tricks of mine? But just as I was thinking this, reminds me of the Pixar thing. Hello there, how are you feeling? Not very well, I imagine. A terrible tragedy what happened tonight. Ignoring me, are you? It's a little too early for you to be so stiff and cold, I'd say. So it was you. You were the voice in my head, right? Well, I wouldn't say voice exactly. The dead don't have voices, you see. It's more like my thoughts were being beamed directly into your mind. That's another little trick ghosts can do. Looks like my ghost tricks didn't do much. Still ended up just as dead as before. That's true for now. For now? I still have more to teach you about your powers of the dead, your ghost tricks. Who exactly are you, anyway? Before I answer that, I think we should save this young lady. Isn't it a shame to see such a pretty young woman lying here like a discarded piece of trash? But what can I do? She's already dead. Time for more ghost lessons for you, my friend. First of all, I'll have you possess me. Possess you, eh? Once you've done that, I'll tell you about another one of your powers. Why am I so determined to save this woman after all? It's not like I know her, but I guess I'll take the desk lamp up on its invitation anyway. My reason is twofold. Number one, I'm not the type to leave a woman lying around discarded like trash. And number two, I don't have anything else to lose at this point. Trick time. That thought bubble you just pressed, those are your thoughts of what you're saying to yourself in your head. My thoughts, eh? So the dead don't have voices. And what we think is communicated directly to one another. So these thought bubbles are sort of a stand-in. I guess I'm starting to get it. I think so too. Just remember to always keep an eye out for thought bubbles. Okay, good idea. I just might get some important clues from them. Now then, in order to possess me, you first have to enter the ghost world. And L is your ticket in. Best thing to do is try it. L, huh? Guess I'll press it. Or traffic sign. By the way, have you taken a look at the middle of the screen? What about it? It tells you what trick you can perform with the objects you're currently possessing. The information is there for you to check whenever you need it. So in case of this folding cot, it looks like I can unfold it. And to perform a trick on the object you're possessing, you first have to return to the land of the living. Okay. This time B is your ticket out of the ghost world. Good luck, we're counting on you. Huh? Who's this we? That's funny. What is? My corpse and her corpse. There's something different about the two. There's something emanating from my corpse. That's because you're special. What's that supposed to mean? Not everybody who dies gets special powers, you know. So those waves are because of my powers of the dead? Anyway. Congratulations, you passed. Well, what do you know? What prize do I get? A new power. What else? Another one? Now let's review. You can possess objects and manipulate them, right? Now what do you suppose will happen if you possess a corpse? Nothing, because I already tried that, remember? And nothing happened at all. True, you don't have the ability to manipulate a corpse. However, there's something else you can do. Oh yeah? What's that? Why don't you try and see? What's this? Can you hear me? Wait a minute, what's going on here? Looks like she's unconscious, poor thing. Unconscious, but she's dead. Yes, but think back. Remember when you died? When you came to your senses, you'd been unconscious too. Unconscious, huh? Come to think of it, the desk lamp is right. When I came to, I was already dead. Let's leave her like this for now. And while she's resting, we can save her life. Oh, sure, you make it sound so easy. And it is easy. When you use your powers on a corpse, you can go back to the past to a time 4 minutes before that person's death. Are you serious? Back through time? That's right, but there's a catch. It only works on new corpses. Corpses that have been dead for less than a day. And she's still well within that limit. You might want to give it a try before it's too late. But this is crazy. None of it makes any sense. We're talking about powers of the dead here. It doesn't have to make sense. Now then, let's go, shall we? To the time 4 minutes before this woman was murdered. Hey, wait a second. I still don't know what you're talking about. Hee hee. You'll see. You'll see. So I'm back to the time to witness this woman's last 4 minutes alive. Not as a fuzzy, distant memory of the past, but as a very real living present. Wake up, are you okay? What happened to you? Oh no, he's dead. Who are you? Here's my business card right here, sister. My little golden friend. You did this? You killed him, didn't you? Instead of playing whodunit right now, you ought to be more concerned about your own fate. Who are you? Some sort of hitman? What do you want with me? They said we had to rub out all the last traces of Themsic left in this country. Themsic? What in the world is that? Beats me, I just do what I'm told. All I know is you've got nowhere else to run to. Time to die, sister. As long as that bad boy wrecking ball stays up right where it belongs. Look, all I want to know is, who are you? You don't know me, and I don't know you. This is just business. So long, sister. Shotgun, kind of a flashy weapon for a hitman, don't you think? Not flashy, just thorough. They call me nearsighted Nego, Gigo, but I never let my prey get away. Never thought about just buying a pair of glasses? Well, sister, this is it. Two things are looking pretty dim right now. My eyesight and your future. And there you have it, the last 4 minutes of her life. No! It's kind of ironic when you think about it. A woman toyed with by fate, and a man toyed with by a ghost. But she still died. Yes, you can change that with your ghost tricks. Just like you did 4 minutes ago. Possess and manipulate, huh? Ghost and then trick. Then you can rewind these 4 minutes as many times as you like, too. Now then, are you ready? Yeah, let's do it. This is 4 minutes ago, huh? Fine, I get that. What am I doing way down here? That's just how it works. Her corpse was the gateway to the past, after all, so naturally your starting point is where her corpse was. And this is where she died. Okay, I get it now. Hop in then. There are only 4 minutes left before she dies. He had better try to get to her as fast as he can. There's no time to lose. Time is passing. The last seconds of her life are counting down. Looks like I better get up there fast. That's right. Have a look at the right side of the screen. The right side, eh? The sand at the top of the timer is how much time she has left. Get to her quickly before all the sand is gone. Up you go then. Fire roll. Oh, haha. Refrigerator open. Oh, that's convenient. Uh-oh, her time's running out. Oh, I guess I have to close the door. Turn on. Well, how do I get back over there? Okay, let's try turning on, but hopping back over real quick. Will it let me do that? No? It's not. Oh, yeah, that did work. Now what can I do? Blender turn on? Darn, if I'd hop onto the flag, it would have taken me up. Timing is important too when it comes to ghost tricks. Is that a fact? You can press L and A anytime you want, so keep an eye out for L even when you're manipulating. So once you get the blender and fan going at the same time, that's your chance. You gotta be able to move the flag then. You just have to find your timing right. Few more steps. I hope I make it in time. Now what? Okay, I guess. Now's your chance to change your fate. There isn't much time left. This comes down to a battle of seconds. Ring a bell. What's going on here? Nearsighted Jigo never misses, as long as the target within point blank range. Looks like you made it in time, just barely. Yep, she's still alive. And in that split second, hope was born. Just now, her fate was changed, albeit ever so slightly. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The bridge is up? Trick time. You said her fate was changed, but it looks like it's still in the same predicament. I said her fate was changed ever so slightly. I guess I'm going to have to take care of that guy once and for all. But there isn't much time left. Depending on what you do, there's still the possibility of failure. I don't want to think about failure now. No, of course not. But still, if you ever feel like you want to start over, just tap R before time runs out. Although you never know. You might learn a thing or two when time runs out too. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. But right now, I better go after those two. Bet you're wondering what's going on over there, right? Oh, that's right. If I want to take a look, I can move the screen. Exactly. Nowhere to run now. No! This time I mean it. So long, sister. You hear something? Extend the ladder. Open the claw. How did it feel to save a lady's life? So the danger is gone? Yes, it looks like the danger, Mr. Danger, in fact, rolled away somewhere. You used your powers to avert that woman's fate. So I did all that, huh? You most certainly did. And I knew you could do it. So I lost my life tonight, saved someone else's life. When I came back to the present, it was raining. I had saved the life of the stranger, now sitting forlornly in the rain, even as the story of my life on this planet comes to an end. That's you. A stranger. That word strikes a chord, and a terrible truth began to dawn on me. I can't recall a thing. Who am I? What is this place? And most important of all, why was I killed? Your story isn't over yet. Who exactly are you, anyway? Just call me Ray. As in, ray of light in the darkness, hee hee. Ray, huh? So you aren't going to tell me your real name, I take it. You haven't told me your name, either. I can't remember. Yeah, I guess the memories of the newly departed tend to get a bit confused. Some of us get our memories back, others never do. But if you ask me, does it really matter? After all, there's only one path left to the dead, and that is to disappear. Disappear? When the sun rises in the morning, I'm afraid you're going to cease to exist. What? Wait a minute. These powers of the dead? Yes? I'd like to use them to save someone else's life. And whose life might that be? Do you even have to ask? Mine, of course. Ah, I see. But think about it this way. If we could use ghost tricks to save ourselves, Wouldn't I have tried to save myself as well? I mean, look at me. I'm a desk lamp. Why a desk lamp anyway? I'm not really sure myself, to be honest, but in any case, it seems we are unable to use our powers on our own corpses. You're kidding. You'll only exist in this world until tomorrow morning. After, I'm afraid that that fact can't be changed. So there's really no escaping my own death? In the morning, I'm going to cease to exist. Apparently, there's nothing I can do to change that. But just the same, I still want to know. I want to know my story, the lost story of my fate, right up until the time of my death. And until I learn that, you won't be able to rest in peace, right? Very well, I understand how you feel. You want to go and learn the truth about your death, as well you should. I will, but let's see, how should I go about doing that, I wonder? I can't even imagine what the first step would be. The first step? That's easy. You start with her. The person who witnessed your death. She should have some important clues, don't you think? Hey, you're right, and not only that, she might even know who I am. Yes, I'd say there's a very good possibility of that. What was I doing here tonight in a place like this? That woman probably knows the answer. That's right, never forget that. She's the key to everything tonight. The key to everything? What do you mean? You'll know soon enough, when you regain your memory. Yeah, I'm like a blank sheet of paper right now. I probably should keep some sort of record of everything I learned tonight. That's a very good idea. Press that L to view a record of what you've learned, and be sure to check it now and again. Memories aren't always the most reliable things, after all. Updated the phone book. Alright then, I wish you good luck. Hey, thanks Domination Station. Thanks for watching. I lost my life at a lonely spot on the outskirts of town. I'm trying to regain my lost memory and find out the truth behind my death. My only lead is the red-headed woman who witnessed that death. The woman who was at the scene of my death, I don't know the name of or anything about her. She's already been killed once by the hitman. I saved her with my powers of the dead. Ray of Light. He calls himself Ray. I don't know who he really is. He taught me the secrets of the power of the dead. And Hunter in the Dark. He calls himself Nearsighted Jigo. He's a sniper who carries a golden shotgun. Someone apparently ordered him to kill the red-headed woman and me, but he's gone now due to an unfortunate accident. Phone book? It's the junkyard phone with an unknown number. The place where I lost my life. It appears to be a junkyard on the outskirts of town. Here I met Ray, who taught me about my powers, and a red-haired woman who might have information about my death. I better not let her out of my sight, and besides, I'm not the kind of guy who can just let a woman sit sneezing in the cold rain. I think I'll try to move closer. Yeah, but how? What? Shimmy! Umbrella open. Why? What in the world just happened? The crane moved all by itself, and then that big iron ball fell all by itself. It started raining all by itself, and then an umbrella came down all by itself. Oh my goodness. Don't tell me I have psychokinetic powers. Seriously, what in the world just happened? What is this? Some kind of note? Examine the note. Did I write this note? Maybe I should give it a read. So you don't remember writing it? No, I don't remember writing it, but even more importantly... I didn't get a chance to read that note. Not to interrupt your train of thought, but I wonder if you've realized where the telephone call is coming from. How would I know that? Think back. Before you helped her avert her fate, didn't a telephone call come in at around this time too? Oh yeah. That telephone call. Exactly. In other words, at the very moment on the other end of the telephone line is the culprit who ordered your murder. What? I recommend you possess the telephone. Once you've done that, I'll tell you about another one of your ghost tricks. And then I saw him, right there on the other end of the line. I saw the face of the man who ordered me dead. Is it done? Speak up, man. Did you get her? Who is this? Ah, yes, 1,000 pardons, my dear lady. I must have dialed the wrong number. Well, that's him, huh? The man who stole my life? That's right. So what do you think? Would you like to go see him? You better believe I would. Then you would do well to listen to me. We ghosts exist by possessing inanimate objects. However, there is one way we can move from place to place over great distances. And that would be? The dead can jump from point A to point B by moving over phone lines. Say, what? I've done all I can do to help you. You'll have to do the rest yourself. You're not coming with me? I'm afraid not. My powers have grown weak. I've already used up most of my remaining strength just to get here tonight. But I had to come to ask for your help. My help? Many mysterious things will happen in this town tonight. I'm trusting in you to get to the bottom of them and find out the truth. You're the only one who can do it. I want you to use your powers of the dead to find this truth. I'm grateful to you for everything you've done, but I can't promise I'll help. Tomorrow morning I cease to exist. That doesn't give me a whole lot of time. I need to pursue my own mystery to find out the truth about myself. That's more than enough. Huh? If you succeed in doing that, you'll have done what I asked anyway. The two are one and the same. One and the same? This S-Lamp knows a whole lot more than he's telling me. Now then, from that call a moment ago, you now have the culprit's telephone number. The rest is all up to you. I got a new number. I guess I have to push A now. Once we... So the story for the search of myself begins, the story that will only last one night. Tomorrow morning I'll cease to exist, and I'm surprisingly okay with this fact. I have to find the answers before the sun comes up. Why was I killed, and what exactly was going to happen in this town tonight? Obtained a new illustration. Cleared the challenge. Obtained a new song. Obtained a new illustration. Yes, save. Alright, I am going to stop here. Again, like as I said, I had a long weekend and I want to crash early tonight. So I've been doing this stream for 40 minutes. I think that's and completed the first chapter. That's a good start. I do remember playing through the DS version. I remember one fact, and that is the identity of Ray. We haven't met him yet, so I'm not going to say anything else. But I don't remember anything else about the game. So, kind of most of this game will be me learning things again for the first time. So, I'll talk about this. I don't know if I'll have a chance to play more of this because I'm still wanting to finish up Zelda before our next podcast on Thursday. But I will at least mention that I've played the first chapter and that I had this video. So keep if you want to hear more, keep listening to our podcast, The Nintendo Dads. We post it every Friday morning. And thanks for watching.